Protesters have taken to the streets of America as results of the U.S. presidential election remain uncertain. Our correspondent in Chicago, USA, Chris De Leon, will tell us why live. Chris, who are these protesters and what do they want?
Arlene, these are protesters who are pro and anti-Trump supporters who demand counting to be allowed to continue while the others have called for counting to stop. Marchers in New York returned in Washington Square Park, setting fires and engaging in other destructive behavior after a series of lawsuits in Michigan and Pennsylvania was filed by the Trump campaign to hold the vote count in those states. In Portland, Oregon, local authorities declared a riot after groups of demonstrators destroyed property in the downtown section of the city, which the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office described as widespread violence. The National Guard were deployed to disperse the rioters. About 75 vote challengers toting signs, waving flags, and wearing Trump shirts gathered for a brief protest outside the Clark County Election Center in Nevada, where poll workers are certifying 2020 general election ballots. They chanted, "Stop the steal," and one man wearing an American flag mask told cameras, "It's time for the purge." Despite the allegations, there is no report and evidence of irregularities in vote counting in the county. At least 100 protesters gathered at both the Arizona Capitol and Maricopa County Tabulation and Election Center. The protesters were angry that Joe Biden led President Donald Trump in the votes counted in Arizona. So far, an alleged voting issues contributed to his lead. Again, there is no evidence of that. Here in Chicago and Philadelphia, hundreds gathered last night demanding that every vote be counted. Harlena's vote counting is left to a handful of battleground states, and results draws near. State and city officials in the country prepare for a possible widespread unrest in the country, especially that both camps are also preparing for a long legal battle for the next occupancy of the White House. Meanwhile, according to the U.S. Associated Press, as of 5 a.m. Central Time or 7 p.m. in the Philippines, Biden is leading with 264 electoral votes and Donald Trump has 214 electoral votes.
All right, thank you so much. Chris De Leon reporting live from Chicago, USA.